And I am live. Sorry about the last previous videos, guys. I was trying to go live through a OBS, Open Broadcasting Systems program, and unfortunately, it is having issues with talking with YouTube. And so, therefore, unfortunately, I just could not get it to work properly. And it's really annoying because I spent like the entire afternoon getting into work, and now all of a sudden it's not working again. So, anyways, we're just going to have to deal with the boring one camera, no music, no effects, and no secondary camera, which I had over here. So you guys can have a little better view of us working on organizing the back shelves, because obviously this thing here is not going to want to focus very well when I'm back there. It also means that I'm going to have to speak up because I can't use my lav mic and wireless system that I also set up today to make sure that you guys would be able to hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off real quick. And hopefully by the time that I'm actually doing live streams, I will have it all nice and sorted out so that we can have all the pretty cameras and music and all of that playing. If you can hear me, please just let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be trying to watch that as much as I possibly can while I am setting up the backdrops here. So as you see, I have some wired shelves behind me here that I have pegboard that I have painted to look kind of like concrete-ish. Anyways, so I have excellent first time on live feed of yours. Well, thank you, Mr. Bruno. I am just trying to figure out this whole live stream thing. I tried it at OBS and it didn't work for me tonight. So this is what we're doing, is just setting up my backdrops here so that, because I got a lot of stuff that needs organizing. So I'm just going to be working on that and figure that if I'm going to do that, I might as well chat and talk to people, just kind of hang out. And unfortunately, I can't smoke a good old pipe while I do this. But if you are here, say hi in the chat. If you can hear me, please let me know so that, I know that there's not any major issues here. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be a fancy stream because, well, issues. So we're just going to go ahead and deal with it as it is. So I got a bunch of metal hooks and things for the pegboard that I'm hoping will work pretty nice. So I've got some of these here that can hold like razors and things. Then I've got some of these long ones for if I stack two of them together. I found out that I can put anything round in there and it'll hold pretty well. I've got these little guys here which will hold some of the waxes. Actually, the wax fits pretty nice. Once it's in there, it just kind of sits nicely like so. I wish it was squared. It's rounded off there, but hopefully it'll work anyway. And then, of course, I got a bunch of these little guys, different hooks and angles and things. As you see, I've got one of each of them sitting up here on this board. So that is how many of them I have? Quite a few of them. I also have some bigger square ones that can definitely hold some beard balms or something. And then I also have the little singles with that little look as well, which something about these that I found out is the big ones. No, the little tins of product here can actually, ain't that cute? Fits perfectly in there. So some of these little ones that I can't put into the, or that don't fit, into this here, I can display other ways. So yeah, this, I got two of these. One of them is a 4-tier, and then one of them is a 6-tier. And as you can see here, I've got most of the brands that I have reviewed in the past are represented in some way here. There may be a couple more of them that need representation, and for those I'll take like the Death Grip ones out of there and put those up on pegs or something where I can stack them deep. So yeah, I think this is going to look pretty nice. I just got to figure out how and what I'm putting where, because yeah, like I said, there's a lot of products here. I've got all this here. It's like 3-4 boxes. That little box there is empty, and I figured that I might be able to use it for like a little stand so that I can put stuff, you know, right here in front of it, and then some stuff on the top of it there as well. Now, as you can see here, this one does not go up as tall, because where this has to sit when it's normally, or when I'm not live streaming or using it, is it actually gets flipped around and put up against the wall. And I'm in an attic, so the walls kind of go like that in places. And so I couldn't get a full-sized secondary one. Now you might be noticing that there's no light up here, and that is because, well, there's no top. So I couldn't get over to get a light to shine down on it. So I'm probably going to do with that is I think this whole area up here will be for products that are, or companies that are either sponsoring a video if it gets to that point, or just whatever products I may be planning on talking about that day. I can go ahead and put them up here. And I'm thinking probably we'll get one of those bendy lights so that it will come up here and shine down on all of those products and things. So yeah, this whole background thing should end up looking pretty nice once it's all done and said for. Now, the very bottom shelves, as you see, you guys can't see anything down there because it's fairly dark. But down there, I just have some black little fabric boxes here. Nothing's really in them. Well, the one has products that I need to review in it. And then this one is just empty, and the other two over there are pretty much empty. Well, product that I got to do a video on. So in case you did not know, I don't just do reviews here on YouTube for men's grooming stuff. I review just about anything and everything that I buy personally off Amazon, and I have a link in my bio someplace for that. Or you can head on over to my YouTube channel or my website. I think there's a link on there as well. But yeah, so when I say that there's a box full of stuff, it's not just men's grooming products or mustache wax and stuff. And hello, moderator Roberta. I am glad to see you in chat. Unfortunately, there should have been background music. There should have been a lot of things going on right now, including a whole second camera setup, but my program that I was trying to use just didn't want to work. So we're stuck in this way. So I am going to try and figure out what should go where on these shelves. So I will start, as you see, okay, so over here, I've already got my beard balms and beard oils pretty much sorted. There's still some in this little container here that won't fit in those little tiered things that I showed earlier, because they're like 2-ounce bottles, or they're just, you know, great big things. So, or they're odd shaped, you know, like the really cool skull ones here. I'm starting to lose some color. Interesting. Anyway, so I'm not so sure what I'm going to do with those here yet, but I'm thinking that this shelf here will be for the beard balm stuff and beard products, and maybe some scissors and the electrical things down here, because, well, obviously I don't have a beard. Even with my goatee, I don't think that I'll be doing much of the beard balm and beard oil type of products, because I am definitely shifting over to do more shaving stuff. And so that's what this whole thing over here is going to be for. Nice dish. Thank you, sir. I didn't do anything with it yet, because I figured that I might decide to use a random balm, or balm. See, that's what happens when I'm talking about beard balms. Random wax while I am getting this shelf over here set up. And very good to see you, BGG Grooming. Yeah, so, and then I've got a little thing down here, a little shelf. I don't know what to put there. I could move this shelf up a little bit so that there won't be so much backboard room if needed. So we'll probably end up doing that stuff last, because I could end up putting like electric shavers and stuff down here, maybe. Who knows? We will see. If you are just tuning in, I'm sorting out my products today, and figured that I might as well just chat with you guys. So if you guys got any questions, any comments, go ahead and leave them in the chat there, and I will do my best to make sure that I read them. And what the heck did that say, Roberta? Roberta is the moderator. If you've got if you say something you're not supposed to, she'll get you. I love the new setup. Well, thank you. It'll be even better once I got the whole another light. Oh, I'm also ordering a fake plant to add a little bit of green, a little greenery over here. So that should be fun. Excuse me, my mouth's dry. So I got to go over there. Let's see if I can move my light to get you guys a little bit more light on the products over there. All right, that is really bright on me, but oh well. All right, so I don't even know where to start. I've got so much stuff. I recently just went through all my products. How long did that take you, BGG? Because honestly, I've had this set up like ready to actually work on for like 2 weeks. And it's just so overwhelming because there's so much. Like, that's not even all of it. Like, these boxes and stuff aren't even all of the products, guys. I've got combs and like my products here to put on a shelf as well. Which I think right now, I think I'm just going to go bam, bam. Put them down there. I know it's bright. We'll get it figured out eventually. I had to throw away a lot of stuff since it went bad. I had a lot of products from the reviews I do. It took a while. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, if I went through all of this and actually picked out what still smelled right and things like that, I'd probably have about half of it, really. But honestly, for the most part, I think most of the mustache waxes are all pretty decent. I'm going to change this light back to how it was, guys. I'm sorry. I'll just bring products closer to you. That is just too bright on my eyes. But the thing is that because I knew I was going to do some kind of background like this for a live stream eventually, I knew that I didn't want to throw them away. And I've also used products in thumbnails and as, social media posts and stuff. And so I wanted to make sure that I kept them all because, there's multiple uses. Some of the oils I may end up dumping out because some of them are starting to go rancid. Well, okay, there's quite a few of them that are rancid right now. So I may end up dumping them out and just cleaning up the bottles and keeping the bottles. But we'll see what happens there. That's not what we're doing today, though. Because today, obviously, don't mind my rear end there. I found your channel from the review of Brett Christmas review. Oh, so you're fairly new to the channel. Awesome. Yeah, he's got a pretty good product. His wax is I got the Christmas one up on the shelf here. See how nice that is? So like that's a part of the reason why I wanted this kind of display because during a live stream I can just easily just boop, done. Where before I would have to get up, walk way over there, dig through a bunch of stuff just to find what I wanted. So I think the first thing that I need to do is all these lights are centered here fairly nicely, except for this one. This one is definitely off-centered a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that one off of there and reposition it. I got some zip ties. So oh, those are too big. Got some little ones. I thought that the lights that I got, which I should have had one out to show you guys what it is, but it's just a little LED strip light. I thought that they had, I thought that they were round. So I thought that I could easily position them in the 90-degree little portion here between the little metal rods, that go back. It didn't work that way. Sorry, I'm back. I don't know where my little zip ties are right now, so I guess these ones will have to do. Those little ones are actually kind of trash. Is this my first live stream? It's my first live stream with this setup. I've done live streams. Actually, if you look at my channel, I actually have quite a few live streams over the last few years, but I haven't done anything regular. It's just been kind of, hey, I'm bored. Let's chat type of deal. So I'm looking at actually starting to live stream probably about once a week to 2 times a week. I've talked about live streaming. Now I've talked about live streaming for the last like 5 or 6 years. And I decided I just had to do it now because otherwise I wasn't going to. So yeah, few other random live streams, a couple of them from my phone, but nothing high production. Not that this is, because OBS won't work. Yeah, so here's the LED panel. It actually does really good because for like a lot of these that you will look at, that you'll still be able to see hot spots in the light, even though it's got a little diffuser on there. These do a really good job with just a nice even lighting all the way across it. I use OBS for live streams. That's awesome, BGG. I don't know. I'm having a communication error or something. It's saying that my YouTube isn't enabled for live streams, even though that it is, and it has been for many years. So obviously, right here I'm live streaming. But so I'm not sure really what's wrong with it or what's going on. Something might need updating or whatever. I tried. It let me send to YouTube here a little bit ago, and it was weird because it said that, okay, it said that my bit rate wasn't fast enough. So I changed the bit rate. And then it said that the screen size was too big. So I changed that. And then when I came back to try to go through OBS again, it just wouldn't. It kept giving me errors. So I don't know. I'm going to have to do some private live streaming with my moderator here and see if we can get it figured out, because I have no idea. Also have to talk to my OBS guru guy. I'm going to move you up a little bit. All right, so centering this off. Oh, I almost made a mistake there already. Let's see. Yeah, I think that way right there looks. Yep. Oh, so how I'm doing this is I'm just taking the zip tie and going through it like that, and then I just kind of put this at an angle. Not that you guys really care. This isn't a how-to, but figured I'd tell you. And I dropped one. B-double-G, when did you start live streaming? Or how many live streams have you done so far? There we go. It's not perfect. It's not perfectly centered, but it'll work. Can you show us some products that you're working on or about to review? I got this Brothers Love mustache wax. I will be reviewing that, or starting to review that. Use this this week, most likely. It's a gel, I think. It's all in not English. So, well, I guess the ingredients are, but I think it's a gel because it's as clear on it. Almost once a week for the past several years, every Sunday. Nice. That's awesome. Consistency, it's definitely where it's at. Oh, I also have some books to display. Just got a couple of new ones. So if you guys follow me for a while, you know I've got the Mustaches Growers Guide, the Mustache Growers Guide. There we go. Let's see if I can speak English. And then I recently, meaning this last week, I also bought the Mustache Bible and the Gentleman's Guide to Facial Hair. It's got some history and some learning things, and yeah. Man, I love some of these old beards. Look at this guy. Look at that. That's just amazing. So, yeah, I'm hoping to learn some stuff, and I'll be able to hopefully use some of the stuff that I learned from this in videos. And the mustache Bible will hopefully come in pretty handy for a part of the live streams that I will have coming up. I want to feature a different mustache style in each video or each live stream for a while, and to see how that goes. If it requires not cutting my mustache, I may try to do the mustache that is going to be talked about for a little bit that week. But if it requires a cut it, that is not going to happen, because I actually want my mustache to get back up past the ears again, as I cut off a pretty good chunk of it. All right, so I think for all the beard balm stuff, I'm just going to put it over here for now as I go through this. The beard brush, kind of beard related. Well, I mean, it's for a beard, but yep, live stream should be set the same day and time, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly. Yep, I totally agree. That way people know when to expect you. More beard balm. Oh, Stagecoach beard pomade. See how that smells. I could still use this. I think I did this one like a year or 2 years ago, something like that. I like this stuff. I've actually used this in my mustache, but I prefer their, oh no, yeah, that's Boss Man beard pomade. What is it? Man, I got new wheels from my chair, and sometimes I push off a little bit too hard. I've not heard of them. They're pretty decent company. They've got some interesting products, like this here beard jelly. Quite a few different scents as well. Why is it that when I push backwards, I just keep on going? Oh, razor. We'll put that up there for now. Oh, I found them. Oh, Roberta was asking me about products that I am currently going to be reviewing or am reviewing. Well, here's one. It's I don't know if I got it on back. I think I got it on backwards. Yeah, there we go. There we go. No, it is not a beanie to keep your head warm. It's actually a towel to soak, so that you can soak your head before you shave it, if you shave outside the shower, or if you just want to, get it wet in the shower and, just let your hair soak like that for a little bit. You can. It's supposed to also be able to use it cold. So if you use it cold, it will close up your pores and stuff, after you're done shaving. So, yeah, that's on the list of things to review soon. Hello there, Joshua Ricks. I hope that you are doing very fine today. We are just getting in here. I figured that I'll tell you that we are organizing the backdrops and just hanging out and answering questions or taking questions or, just BSing all around, really. If I ever go bald, I don't think I could shave with a razor. I would get like a skull shaver. Electric shavers are pretty decent, but you don't get as close as you would. But honestly, as long as, like my hair, I have a dark brown hair. when I let it grow out. And I find that it doesn't get quite as close enough, but as long as you are happy with it, it really doesn't matter. Like it gets close enough that people don't realize that if they rub your head that you will feel it. So yeah, razors or electric shavers are pretty good. I could not do a straight razor because I do have some small cysts that are going to end up needing to be taken out. My head is prone to them. Don't know why. Just kind of in the DNA. Some people are, some people aren't. So I don't think that I would ever want to try to use a straight razor. I do need to use the leaf, though. I do need to try to use the leaf and get my head used to that, as well as just a regular double edge safety razor. My not too big of a fan because I do like the moving heads on all the products that I use. Shaving bowl, another shaving bowl. That's I needed a mixing bowl for the paint for the backgrounds. And what do we got here? Oh yeah, Be-Bold head polish. Don't use it a lot because I prefer the matte look opposed to the shiny. And Be-Bold head scrub. This stuff's pretty good. Also did a review on it. Hey Brewer, it's going. We're just going through products and BSing. What kind of stash wax do I use? Take your pick. Literally, take your pick. All depends. Usually, if I am not reviewing a product or using a product for review, I guess I should say, I use whatever I feel like. But my go-tos are usually things like the Savvy Jack, the Death Grip line, because they've got multiple holds, as well as where did it go? I've got a wax that is no longer made currently. I know that I'll run across it here. And I use that a lot because it's a really nice soft wax. Stash Bomb. Stash Bomb, I like them too. All coming in. We're organizing and talking about products and reviews. Well, thank you, Roberta, for keeping up on that. Another shave bowl. Now, I know, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to display all my products. So it is going to be hard for me later on to actually pick what ones to display. Because I've got a lot of stuff. I use mostly Death Grip and Brett Krishmer's when not reviewing a wax. Yeah, they're good options, good products. Savvy Jack's comb. He's got one that's got a thicker handle on it now, and I really, really want it because I thought that the handle was kind of thin on this for actually using it as a tool on your mustache. So I really want the big one. This is the Tomahawk by Savvy Jack. Not sponsored. Naked Armor razor. I do have. I don't know if they still are selling these ones from Death Grip or not, but yeah. Combs, by the way, guys, when you are using them in your mustache with wax, they get nasty, just so you know. And yes, I will clean these off eventually. Aftershave gel. So that goes in the shaving. That goes in that. I love these scissors. They're just a little too big to actually use on my mustache. They just sound, listen to them. Don't know if you can hear that. Just make a really good scissor sound. You know what I mean? There's just some products that are really good at that. This here is a Naked Armor razor. The replaceable blade. Chicago combs. They make some decent ones for beards. I've heard, but I really like the Kent style mustache waxes, or the Kent style mustache combs, not mustache waxes, because Kent doesn't make mustache wax. All right, one box, kind of sorted. Another shave bowl. Oh, the Luxurious Bastard Beard and Body Wash, which I should probably use that up. I've started to finally go and use up some of these products that I haven't finished using. Like recently I started using, because I ran out of a product for the head, I started going back and using up all of my head shaving creams and everything. I was really surprised at how long some of these products will last without separating or getting too bad. What kind of shears? Of course, you would say shears instead of scissors. These ones are no name. I think they might be Candor, though. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at my Amazon list. Oh, no, what? No, I think these are actually out of the Naked Armor beard kit, I think. Which I don't know where the box is currently. It's over there. I think these ones might be out of the Naked Armor, though. I don't think I ordered these ones because they're definitely too big for a mustache. So, Kalamazoo Beard Wash by Lush. Best I've ever used. Never heard of it. I've recently been, I mean, I do have beard wash, obviously, and that I could be using my mustache in my mustache. But recently, I've just been using the mustache wax remover a few minutes before I get in the shower, and then conditioning it. It gets it clean enough. It gets it clean. That's just over like the last week. But the oils definitely get gone with the Death Grip mustache. Check this out, guys. I love this thing. It's just so cool. I want to learn how to make my own beard or shaving brushes. I know that you can order the knots, but I want to get into doing some, the epoxy type stuff, because I think that there's some really cool designs out there that you can make. Colonel Ichabod Conk. mustache wax. That goes there. See, this is the kind of comb that I usually use. Right here. Just the little ones made out of the plastic. You can buy the Kents are expensive. Not gonna lie to you guys. For two of them, it's like $13 to $16, but it's kind of their style and everything. But you can get ones that are made out of the exact same one or the exact same stuff for like a couple dollars less. But they are still very good. Sorry to see you go, BGG. I hope that you have a good rest of your evening. And thank you very much for stopping by. All of you, before you guys head out, thank you for stopping by. It is much appreciated. And well, we've already been on for 40 minutes and I haven't done anything. Anybody need some curlers? So I bought a big bag of all the different curlers before I knew that there was really only two sizes that you need, or that I need anyway, for my mustache. And that is the purple and then the very small ones. I could go up to like a brighter purple, but they get too heavy. So then you end up having to do the doing it forward like that, and then you end up having to do it backward like that. And I just don't like dealing with that, so I usually just use the these ones here. Still end up having to do that, but not quite as bad because I can go like that with these. So yeah, they work pretty good. I could use a few stash waxes. Well, me too. I could use a few more, to be honest with you. There's a few more that I'm looking at picking up, as well as a few companies that I'm hoping will send me some to review. I know that I've got Savvy Jack, I think. Yeah, I think it's Savvy Jack came out with a dark wax. He will be sending me that so I can see how it plays on the blonde-ish light brown mustaches. And somebody else that's going to be sending me something too that I reviewed in the past. But anyway, thank you. I'm just going to go ahead and set these down by my mugs for right now. Oh, in case if you're wondering, that's all the mustache waxes that aren't on that shelf yet. Some of them are doubles, though. I do have a couple of the Death Grips that are the older versions, or that got changed out, or that I got doubles of. I never used stash wax. I think I'll give them a try. Definitely check out my videos on how to apply them and how to use mustache waxes first. And I suggest starting out with a lighter wax, then going to the heavier ones. Because honestly, if you use the curlers, if you're doing handlebar mustache and you use curlers or another method to get a pre-curl in it, you really probably don't need the extra stronghold waxes. And I am a proponent now to not always just getting the strongest wax that you can, because like I said, I also Jesus also had a killer stash. How do you know? Were you around then? Are you a vampire? Scamp High Boy? Or is that now? I can't tell. But yeah. So anyway, forgot what I was talking about now. Yeah, so this is all my mustache waxes. Some of them are double, some of them are not. Oh yeah. Yeah, I use like Stash Bomb sometimes, and it's a lighter wax. It's like a light medium wax, and I can get away with it just in my mustache as it is. So you don't always need the strongest wax that there is. On to the next box. Omni Shaver. I'm going to start putting shaving stuff down at the bottom. Omni Shaver. All right, that's head shaving stuff. Okay. So regular shaving stuff goes up there. Mustache wax things go here. Head shaving stuff goes down here. What do I do with regular? Oh yeah, regular goes up here. Head blade. This was right before Todd passed away. I bought this one. Actually, I have 2 signed containers. One of them I did end up opening, but this is Todd's right before he passed away of cancer, unfortunately. So when Headblade first started coming out, and I started using it, not gonna lie, I messaged them on MySpace. Yeah, they've been around for a while. I messaged them on MySpace, and I was really surprised that I got Todd, the owner of the company, immediately. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I had like a 15-minute message conversation with him. And then a couple of times when there was issues or there was just things, I would just message him or message on Facebook, and he would respond and be like, hey, it's being taken care of. I think that the Headblade is still a very good product, but I think that their ways of running the business has definitely changed since Todd's passing, unfortunately. It's a little bear. And yes, it's another soap dish. All right, Man Wash, BHB, Beard, Hair, Body Wash. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the beard section. Oh, shave stick. That will go there. Head shave club. That will go down there. Beard oil brush goes there. So I'm thinking about, they've got these hooks that hang off of here. I'm thinking about maybe getting a couple of them so that I can hang things like that. But for right now, I'm just going to go like so. More brushes. I need to order some more beard brushes as well, because most of them that I have are like really cheap ones. Aftershave. I've got these boxes. I'm really not sure what the heck I should do with them. You plan on growing the beard out? Not anytime soon. Maybe in a couple of years again. Last time that I did it, it was last year. Yeah, I think last No Shave November. I started in September, and I went 10 weeks. I've got videos up on my thing. They're not great videos, but I do have a couple of videos up on progress reports and things on the stash or the beard. So I probably won't be doing that just because there was a few places that still need to have a little time to sit and actually come in as well as I would like. But you never know. That could change tomorrow. Dorco, believe it or not, was one of the first companies that was like on the bigger scale that sponsored me, and they sent me this razor, the Dorco Prime. And so I get kind of attached to boxes and stuff because, I don't know, I just like the art and stuff on them. So I probably won't be displaying many of them though, but I will be hanging on to them. Oh, the Vikings blade. I was wondering where that went. Don't do that. Don't worry, it's safe. Nothing happened to it. This is a very hefty blade, which I do have a review on. I think I did that one already. Yeah, I did. I think for now I will put this one up here. Actually, I'll put it on the plate down here that I've got that on. Got a little pan down here that I'm putting all my razor blades on. The Headblade ATX. Got double wheels. The Shark. This thing, it has to be the worst head shaving razor that there is on the market. They're supposed to come out with a metal one that fixed most of the problems that I had with this particular razor. Unfortunately, I still haven't seen it out there, so. Another shave soap. Another shave soap. And a whole bunch of shave soaps. Things like these I probably won't be displaying, and they'll find their own box. Chuck LeChant, how are you doing today there, sir? So I think that if anybody that has been in the stream yet tonight, you would probably know that I have been talking about for quite a while that I wanted to do a live stream. Well, I finally setting up the backdrop and things, and so live streams are finally maybe going to actually happen this year. And you asked, name 2 other things that you are into: woodworking, cars, books. Okay, well, books, I don't really read that much. I got ADD, so it'll be like I'll stop and I'll read a page, and I have to read that page like 4 or 5 times, and then I just give up. But I do have a fascination with old books, not to read, but just the fact that they're old and they're tactile, their pages feel like something. You know what I mean? One of my friends here in town gave me a very old book of Pinocchio, not the Disney version. So, like the good version I got. I don't have like a collection of that or anything. So my answer would have to be I like working with wood because, well, I built 2-3 canoes, and I'm in the process of building a square back trailer, which if you guys want to see what's going on with all of that, you guys can head on over to my second channel, which I don't know if it's linked anywhere at all on this page, but if you look hard enough, you can probably find Doing Projects. I think it's got a vanity now, so it'd be youtube.com/Doing Projects. That is my second channel that I have, and on there you'll see all the little projecty things that I do. I'm behind on videos there though, so I kind of just stopped once winter hit. I need to do a video on hanging this stuff up, partially because I'm going to use it as a review for Amazon, and partially just because it's a video to get out on that channel. So that's one thing, woodworking. My other thing would be, I guess firefighting, but that's not really a thing that like is a hobby. So I guess I would have to say video games. I don't know. That's how I spend my time. Just about every day I spend about an hour and a half playing with one of my friends online. So that would be my answer. What are your two hobbies there, Chuck? Because I would like to know what your answers are. In fact, I want to know what everybody's answers are. What are your hobbies outside of, grooming and stuff? I guess you could say pipe smoking, because I do have a few pipes. I do have several different tobaccos and stuff. Nothing, massive. Just enough that I can, go for a walk and have a smoke. Cigars are a good one. That's a big rabbit hole, buddy. Cigars are a big rabbit hole. I worked at a hookah and cigar lounge for a while, so yeah, that is a big hole. Same thing with pipe smoking. Pipes are a pretty big hole too. There's a lot going on there. Pocket watches. Ooh. The nice thing about pocket watches is that there's not a lot of new high-end ones being made. So you're probably looking at the older ones, early 19 to late 1800s-ish, maybe? Or do you like the 50s and 60s ones? Some of them are pretty cool. I have a couple, but nothing. Ooh, we have a forger in the house. Very nice. Have you tried to make a straight edge yet there, Mr. Ricks? 125 is it still ticking? Oh, I just want to know if it still ticks. My pop's downstairs here. He's got quite a few older watches, but none of them are probably really worth much. Well then, I've tried. It's way harder than. Oh, dude, I'm sure. I am sure. I'm positive that making a straight edge is harder than it looks. You got to have some skill for that, especially when you got to start getting into the edges and the different spines and all that they've got on them, dude. Holy cow. There's a lot that goes into that. Yes, but needs cleaned, oiled, and adjusted. So do you send that? Are you one of those people that does it themselves? Or do you send it out to a professional to have them clean all the gunk and get it working properly again? Guys, we're down to one box. We're down to one box. Oh, wait, no, we're not. What am I doing? I am skipping ahead. We still have not finished this box. All right, so this box down here, I think, is going to be the stuff that I'm not going to worry about putting on the shelf right now, just because it's too big. Like this Lucky Frank's comb box. Don't really need that in there. What is this? This would be shave cream. That can go up here. Shave cream. And one thing that I do have to gripe about companies. Okay, you send it out. Nothing wrong with that. You want it done right. One thing that some companies overlook with their first or 10th products is labeling. That is all that is left of this label. Now let me ask you, if you got something like this as a gift and you really liked it, you know, you may not have paid much attention to the actual name of it, but you really like it. How are you supposed to find it again? I literally would have to go back in my videos to see what product this is, because I don't know. Yeah, it's just sad. I thought that I might be able to see the top of the name there, but all you can see is a G or a J or the V or an A, or I don't know what it is. But so yeah, that's one thing that really annoys me, that companies don't pay a little more attention to sometimes, especially on something like that that you know is going to be getting wet repeatedly, or some of the mustache waxes that are going to be in your pocket. You really got to have the right stickers for those, otherwise people won't know what product you got or they've got. Gosh dang it. Another razor. Luminescu. Another razor. Okay, what do we got here? WSP shave oil. That was a good question there that you had there, Chance. Started some good conversation. Think if my moderator is still around watching, she would probably have to say haircutting, but that's her job, so kind of goes along with that. And her kids. Otherwise, I don't know what she would say. Miss Roberta, we need an answer from you. The original head blade. Well, no, this would be second edition, I guess, because they had one without a wheel on it that ended up becoming their prison version. And it was clear. It was really cool, too. Unfortunately, I don't know if they make those anymore. I might have to order one just because I kind of want one. And then here's something. I don't know if they're still selling these either, but they've got face blades. Highly don't recommend. But it was a nice idea for a little travel razor. I like the idea. Just wasn't the greatest of implementations, I guess. Well, that's not even a permanent product there. Shave Secret. It's not much of a secret. This is pretty much my daily driver for shaving my head. The halftime razor. I love this thing. I really need to order some more. Oh, Whisker Wax by Badass Beard Care. Asked them to send me some samples, and they sent me the same sample thing that they offered everybody, which was nice. Still, it wasn't quite enough to actually review the entire month, but still nice nonetheless. I don't think that company's owe me anything because I review products. But it is nice when I can get something to review because, I mean, I'm advertising basically for them. Solid clone. Do I care about that to be displayed? That's going to go in the maybe pile. And then we got beard shampoo, Woodland Harmony. And another stand for another razor. And some more soaps. And we are now down to one. I know, guys, this isn't a super exciting stream. In fact, I know it's not at all. But it's been nice to just kind of hang out and chit-chat with you guys for a little bit here. I'll probably end up logging off of here in a few minutes once I get it all sorted, because otherwise, I'm gonna have my back turned and you guys don't want to see that. So Omni shaver, head blade, head shed, shave oil, lubricating lotion for the head, beard conditioner, golden beards. What are your guys shaving with? Like your go-to for now? Not what kind, what actual thing are you shaving with? Like what razor? What how long did you work at Cigar Lounge? Well, let's see here. I worked there for a month straight for very little to no money. I pretty much designed it, helped do all the floors, the painting, the hanging the curtains, freaking everything, for basically free. And then I think I was working there for like 2 months, I think. And then there was some jealousy between a roommate and me, and they started lying and making it look like that I had taken money that I didn't take and stuff like that, even though that the owner was an alcoholic, and I pulled up on the video of him taking the money. It still didn't matter. So I didn't work there for too horribly long. Proraso, mostly straight razor. Does Proraso make the straight razor, or is it a just a non? By the way, Mr. Bear Family makes some good beard products. If you've got a beard, I really do suggest them. It may be a little more expensive on the shipping and handling, but I will tell you that they make some pretty good stuff. I will be right back to the chat here. I just want to finish out this box here so that we can chat some more. Beard oils. What's this? Aftershave. Beard conditioner. After the electric, I need to actually review this, but I need to get an electric razor or shaver that I feel comfortable using it on the face. Before, I didn't want to use electric shavers on the face because, with my goatee, it didn't make any sense to electric shave, that little bit. But beard conditioner and beard wash. Okay. Now you might think I'm done. No, I've still got brushes and combs and things over there to deal with. But at least now I've got it sorted out into some main areas. I've been shaving my head for years with a regular shaving cream. Been wanting to get into wet shaving. So were you using like a canned foam for your head? Because if so, I really have to say stop. Just don't. Go ahead and switch over to something that is made for the head, like a cream. It just goes through the blade way better than a shaved soap that's lathered. I prefer very, very little lather for my head shaving. I have several razors. There's a Sard is the current blade. I've heard some good things about them. Ooh, you've been using that, dude. Second question there, Mr. X. Inside the shower or outside of the shower? Where are you shaving at? I know your head. You know, don't gotta tell me everywhere else that you might be shaving. But are you shaving in the shower or out of the shower? Can't imagine you're shaving out of the shower with that, because that would be messy. And YouTube has a really big delay outside the shower. Dude, watch my head shaving videos, please. I'm telling you, you get a much better shave, a closer shave in the shower, and with something like a shave gel, or a shave cream. Not one that something like these. Like that. That doesn't. I know that with when I say shave cream, I do not mean like something that lathers up, like what you get out with some of the canned stuff. It actually is like a cream or moisturizer texture to them. I highly suggest that over a canned foam, or even the bar shaved soaps that you manually make a lather out of. I just am not a fan of that. It seems like it clogs up the razors way quicker, because the little hairs can't get through it very easily. And if you're showering in the shower, you can not have to worry about if you're getting hair other places other than going really nice and slow, so that it doesn't drip onto the floor or anything like that. And being able just to have your head nice and steamed up and hot really helps with that shaving your head. It's a life changer, man. Well, okay, it's a shower changer. Plus, you can go way quicker, like way quicker, especially if you get something like a halftime razor or a head blade. Dude, it'll cut your head shaving down a lot. Now, if you're using a straight razor to do so, I would not suggest that. If you're using a straight razor, do not try to go fast. And if you're going to shave in the shower instead, definitely do something like a fogless mirror, because otherwise, I'm not responsible for you cutting your head. A shave gel or a shave cream. If you meant that as a question, I would say something. My favorites, anyway, are much more like the shave creams. I really like that. But the gel isn't bad either. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember who it was that said that they were shaving their head. I don't remember if it was you or one of the other people that had stopped in by. But yeah, no, I really suggest not shaving the straight razor in the shower. And me personally, because I don't like shaving the head with a double edge razor either, I would prefer to have a mirror as well in that case, just so that I can get, all of it. I prefer the razors that, like the half time, that allows me to trail the razor with my thumb or my pinky, because then I know exactly what I've missed, what I need to go back over, or, if I am bleeding, because I have cut myself and not realized it until my finger hit it. And I was like, oh, that's a little slicker than it should be. So yeah, it's yeah, shaving in the shower, man. At least with the head makes all the difference. I haven't shaved my face because I don't have a stainless mirror yet. My shower is not very good. It's kind of falling apart. So I have not invested heavily in anything for the actual shower itself yet. We may end up actually getting a walk-in shower, so without a tub, because the person I stay with has a hard time with that sometimes. So if we do that, then I will probably making several upgrades to the bathroom. Better lighting for video being one of them. Maybe a working fan. That'd be nice. But yeah, now that I've got those things set up, check out this really cute little guy. I tried to get more products from Badger, but after they changed their social media person, they weren't very interested in sending me products to review anymore. But Badger Balm makes some pretty cool stuff, some pretty decent products, as well as this really cute little badger stuffed animal. It's got a little tail. Yeah, I got this when I was doing some reviews for them. This guy will definitely make it somewhere on the shelf, or shelves, I guess I should say, because I love it. It's just so adorable. Or as the kids said, it's adorbs. All right. I don't know if they even said that ever, except for in a couple movies. I do suppose that, oh man, that's been there the whole time. Guys, can let me know. Don't need to see the microphone. No, now you can still see it. There you go. Hopefully you can still hear me just as good. But anyways, so yeah, guys, I put a lot into this background here and into the lighting. I even bought a special light for live streaming and stuff here. So I'm hoping that within the next month or so, I will have all of this sorted out, figure out some of the segments to the live streams that I will be doing, and figure out exactly how I want to do all of that stuff. I may go ahead and just do a couple more of these live streams where I'm just, BSing with you guys. Summer is coming, so maybe we can do a couple of live streams outside with the pipe or so, just to BS around, I guess. And we have been live now for just about an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm going to cut it off here, I think, and thank everybody for stopping by for the chat in the chat and for keeping me amused and occupied as well while I was sorting all of that out. Hopefully the next time that you guys see that background, it will be organized and looking sharp. Now, chances are you're never going to be able to see in detail this stuff back there. But that's what I've got the other camera for, and hopefully I'll have an extension for that. So if you guys want to see something, I can take it up and show you guys. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys all have a wonderful Easter tomorrow with friends or family, or even just your pet like I'm going to be doing. So until next time, as always, you guys have a good one.